Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamestah TV. This is Byza, and we're here for some Counter-Strike Go action, courtesy of Sound Blaster X. We have Final Spark and Xil3 Esports, a little bit of rep of XL5, but we'll see what they are. They're knifing at the moment, and I never like calling a knife round because it's just a bit of noobness power. But tonight, in a co-caster seat, we have the Judge from Aussie Gaming TV. G'day, mate, and how are you?
G'day, boys. I'm doing well, mate. I'm excited for this matchup between Final Spark and Xil with the three. I think we're going to be doing well tonight. It's going to be an interesting game. We've already done a match on this map tonight, so let's go for round two, boys. Yeah,
round two, and if we get lucky, we'll have a third round, another match straight after this on the exact same map. Who are we covering? We're going to cover another person. I'll tell you later. We'll tell you later. I think it's 4 Not versus No Pack Only Dreams. That will be after this. But these two teams, they're a little bit higher up on the ladder. But hey, we're here to cover the community and give the content out. Final Spark 76 and Xil3 are 83. They get the chance to move up if they get the victory, get themselves a little bit higher and work themselves into a final contention. Judge, we're in the first round. Take us away with a bit of the action, buddy.
Okay, we're currently watching Jasper Snail running around with his rainbow plug knives at the back of the CT site, heading towards A. He gets a frag on A, another one on Maddox, 6 picking up DBR, but Gaming Smokey coming from the mid, picking up pro hits. Jordstar popping out a Squeaky, getting 1, going for a second, but doesn't. Counter-terrorist circle, or close out the round with Pimpact getting the Smokey, and Super Trooper getting Jordstar, Byza.
Yeah, it's a good start by Final Spark, and shout out to Jasper Snail coming around the CT truck there, wrapping with the pistol right on the head. So he's actually got some tight firearms going. I like his double knife. That's pretty fancy there. I wonder how much that cost him.
Look, they're a new knife out, Byza. They came out with the latest release of the Shadow case, I believe. And look, that rainbow colouring on it looks amazing.
So I think we got a bit of feedback in the Twitch channel. One, shoutcasters, too loud, one's too soft. Work your magic, mate. We'll see how we go. Round two action. The frags are happening at the A bomb site. Bomb is dropped, not planted, and the CYX Crux. I don't know how to call them. We'll go through the team names in a sec. He will take the last frag. So the team names for tonight. Take us through, Judge. I'll give you the privilege of running us through the teams, mate.
Okay, so on Final Spark we have 6 Pro Hits, Super Trooper, Jasper Snail and Pimpact, and on Xil Esports we have Jordstar, Smokey, A, Matix and DBR, Byza.
That is it. The boys are just rolling out right now. A couple in the garage, a couple in the glitch spot. The CT's just a simple hold. The Cricks, or what do you call them, 6?
I called him 6. We'll go with 6. Okay,
well, that's really weird. I don't call them Cricks, but we'll go with 6. Fair enough. He'll correct us a little bit later, or Twitch chat will correct us as the T side Xil3 just going to wait it out. I think they're going to have a strat that we're going to work to A. A smoke is sitting at the door at the moment. That is Smokey with the play, but he's being heavily dinked through that smoke. Not very smart by him. They're all pistols, however, and the DBR is on Tech 9, so it's a tough round for them if they don't start moving or start picking. The Audi Star has actually worked out into the barrel. Now wrapping around A, pushes the back of the bomb site. This is A, and they're pushing very well. Pro Hits is just going to chill out on the top of that vent, and he'll take 1-2. Try to get the third. He's fragging as like he can. He's got the third. Can he pick up the fourth? DBR's hiding like there's no tomorrow, and he'll get taken out by Jasper Snail. Last one left is the Matrix. The Maddox? Yeah, the Maddox. He'll get finished off, and Final Spark picking up the first equal rounds, and that is a really good start by them. As expected, and any cast we do, usually the team that picks up the first round picks the first 3 rounds, Judge.
Yeah, I mean, that's been happening a lot lately, boys. We've been seeing whoever grabs that first round, grabs the second, usually grabs the third, and often leads into the fourth as well as soon as they get that economic gold or money lead. Now we are seeing both teams buying up and an AWP even coming out on Xil side. We're currently following Pimpact around. We're going to see him hold out on the B site with a little bit, if you look up on the map, a little bit of a push from the middle down towards B. We'll see how this goes for the T side as we sit and wait for a little bit of action to happen, boys.
So they're just setting out in the standard formations. This is more suited for a B shot, I believe, as Ordstar's got that bomb working back around. Fairly standard hole for Sparks, so they just want to see how they go. DBR will be the entry fragger, but he's not going to be able to work in as a Centenary gets set in his way. They are now, however, heading into an entry part, and they're wanting to try and frag here. Yeah, well, they're going to go, but the bomb is sitting in the mid, so this might be a fake out. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing, but they're leaving it really late right now. First frag coming from the Smoky player. He'll pick up the pimp act. Now working around the checkers, picks one on top of site. That's nicely done. They are working the B-bomb site. 6, spraying through smoke, getting very lucky, but that is what you need to do if you're going to try and get your team back into a site. One sitting at the top of the heaven. A HE nade from Oddstad. Well, you can see that on my map. He absolutely nailed him. Oh, look at that. Pro hits with AWP through some smoke. He's got that as well. So, well, I think he got the AWP. I don't know. Well, the bomb's planted, right? CTs are coming in. Oh, there we go. They all finished. I think there was a call there. Let's all run at the same time, and they all got fragged at the same time. Smokey with the AK shots doing very well for his team. And the two sides pick up the first match. Now, well, I was saying before to you, Judge, that this map is predominantly been actually a T-sided map. So CT, the last game we saw, CTs dominated. This time we're seeing CTs dominate it. Is there a chance for Xil3 to do very well on the T side?
Look, I think there is. I mean, we've got the Twitch chat saying that, look, this is quite a balanced map. It can go either way. It's all about how they play it, and I totally agree with them. I think that we're seeing Final Spark pick up some good rounds here. We have seen Maddox just take down 6 of the AWP. Pro Hits taking out Jordstar in A connector, though, with it. Pro Hits throwing out a nade to counter and getting the kill on Maddox as well. I mean, Exile's been trying to play this one well, but Final Spark still holding out. Pimpact taking down A, but DBR getting Pimpact on that one. We're now 3 people up on the CT side to the 2 on Exile's T. And CT's looking relatively healthy by contrast, guys.
Oh, that is a sharp shot from Jasper as he's sitting on top of the box. He knew there was a bit of smoke, so he worked over the top of it. Very smart play. I haven't actually seen that played before, so that's very good by him. The last player is DBR. For Xil3, and he's left in that connector. CT Pro Hits will turn the corner because he heard some footsteps and finish him off. So another round to Final Spark. They're showing their strength right now. Xil3, well, money-wise, you have a look at that. That is not enough for them to secure them a gun buy, so they look like they have to go to pistols. However, there is Maddox and the good old A. He's going to be able to buy very big next round if they even get it. So looks like we're going to head into the B here, Judge, and it's going to be a strong play. Oh, lovely shot from the pimp app. Jasper Snell picks up the second. I wanted to chuck it over to you, but they're actually fragging like there's no tomorrow. He'll get the second as well. Are they going to come through, Judge, and finish us off?
I don't know, guys. I think it'd be smart if they rotate. They know there are some people on that B site. If they rotate now, they might be able to catch our A while people rotate. We are seeing Pro Hits taking it from behind, though, and completely dismantling anything I've just said, guys.
Yeah, the round over, done and dusted. Xil3, well, what are they? They're ranked 83. They've got a lot of work to do, so they're the underdogs of the team. They need to work really well, and what am I hearing? I'm actually hearing in-game chat.
You're hearing the in-game chat.
I think I'm hearing in-game chat. That's not good.
Byza is getting right in there on the action for those of you playing at home. Now we are seeing some movement in the midsection. Plenty of AWP shots going out. Hearing a decoy sitting in the back. Jordstar gets tagged and goes down to 6. Now we do have A, who's only got a pistol, but Maddox on the T side with an AWP. We'll see if they can make good use of that to try and come back against Final Spark. We've got Smokey pushing up towards the B site, but B site's quite heavily covered. We've got 2 members of Final Spark watching it there.
Oh, this is close.
This is close, but 6 has seen the Smokey. He's seen the footsteps underneath that smoke. We've got DBR shooting firing at Super Trooper. Pro Hits picking up DBR though, as Exile goes to push the A side. We've got CT rotating. We've got the Final Spark members coming onto site now as Pro Hits takes 1 out of A connector. Maddox left up trying to get some shots off. He managed to get Pro Hits. Having a look now onto site. Pimp Act. We have a battle of the AWPs coming out here. And there it is, Pimpact securing the kill on Maddox, closing out the round 6-1 for Final Spark as we enter round 8, Byza.
Pimp with the AWP showing why he's really, really good with that gun. And I might put myself on his cam and watch him for the opening. But we also got a shout out to Six as well. He AWP double. That's going to be interesting. The other thing is we're seeing a Tech 9 probably rush and train into the Acon. I'll flick over and see what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to set up a couple smokes and work themselves into the A connector. It'll be interesting to see if Final Spark put some mollies, put some incendiaries out in front of this smoke and counter flashes and absolutely nail them. They're actually set up, I believe, for a good good hold on this. It'll just be dependent on when they all want to go. Very slow action. So 1 minute and 8 seconds ticking on the clock. The call needs to go. A will put out another smoke. They're now over the top. DBR ready to go. So Nicotine said, bang, first shot from Six. They're waiting for him, but they're out now, and they're going to try and secure this. Tech 9 for Maddox. He runs straight past the CT, doesn't realise it. He's just left his whole team die out there. That is not good on his behalf. He's the last one left, and he's back down highway. Holy jeez. I've got to flick back into him. He's got the Tech 9. All of them pushed out there, Judge, and he ran straight through the smoke to see no one, and then let his whole team die out. Like, what are you doing?
The problem is they didn't coordinate it there, Byza. They left one person up, and they didn't get any entry frags either. They've tried to use their smokes, they've tried to use their flashbangs to get onto the site and get frags, and it didn't happen. We just saw a slightly weakened Final Spark, but no actual fatal shots going off there as we head into the 9th round now, though we do have Pro Hits heading into the middle from Highway, throwing over some ordnance onto that sniper's nest, and the nade smashes Jordstar sitting on top there, looking in a mid. Pimpact grabbing the wall bang on Gaming Smokey. DBR just chilling with a Tech 9 in the garage though, heading over towards B-site. Byza, we might see a B-site push here. I'm not sure what we're going to be seeing though, to be honest. We've got quite a healthy Final Spark team here compared to Exile.
I don't think they're going to push. 2 AWPs in the arsenal is not something to be pushing on. As I do say, that Pro Hits walks straight up to the garage and straight through Matrix. But he doesn't pick him up, which is so interesting. So the Deagle shot not happening there. They're going to actually chill out. And the Super Trooper is going to pop around the A connector, go 1-2 down, and they will probably be looking to finish the last one off, which is a DBR. He's getting fragged at the moment, just running away from trouble. Out he goes, round the corner. Jasper's now finishes them off. Final Spark absolutely showing why they want to move up this ladder. And right now, Xil3 in a whole world of trouble, because I did call this as the T-sided map of late. But tonight, their strats and entry frags are not on.
But I think it's going to be key coming into the second half of this match to see if Final Spark can also close out on the T side and do what Exile hasn't managed to. That's been the main problem for a lot of teams, is that swap over, and hopefully Final Spark can do well with it.
Indeed, as we have a look on the rollout, mate, they've got 3 AWPs. What is going on?
I mean, they're looking for that overpower. They're looking to get nice, clean, crisp shots off and picks, so that way they can push on the side. If they're not looking for close quarters combat, they're not going to be looking for rushing with those AWPs. They're looking to wait, and hopefully Final Spark makes a mistake and comes into the crosshairs. By comparison, though, we do have the double AWP on Final Spark, so they're also looking to do a bit of the same. I mean, they've got the M4s, the S, and they've got the standard M4A4 as well. So they're going to be waiting for not only picks when Exile tries to get onto sites, but they're also going to be looking for close quarter shots as Super Trooper takes down Jordstar. AWP versus M4, and he nails him. Pro hits from the vents though, taking out DBR and Gaming Smokey and dropping the bomb. CT now knows where the bomb is, giving them greater control.
His eyes lit up when he popped that vent. He saw 1-2, fragged them out, and that is a really good play by Pro Hits. By all G's, don't let me stop you from taking this round, mate. I just wanted a quick shout at the Pro Hits for what he just did.
Look, Pro Hits has done very well there. It was a really good play, and there's not much else to say about it. I can imagine what he's feeling looking in that vent through those little slits in the metal and seeing those 2 frags just waiting to happen. We're just having a look though, watching what A and Maddox are doing. A's just seen 6 cross through the mid. 6 knows he's there as well. And CTs win the round as they hold out. Pro Hits getting Maddox, A grabbing 6. We've headed into the 11th round now, guys. Final Spark are up 9 rounds to 1. Quite a dominating start in this one. Is it time for Exile to come back with a little bit of a half or a full buy?
Well, they're fully brought up. They've got the AWP in their arsenal with the A. So let's see if he does anything. He's working to the A connector. And, well, he's got a smoking away. There's a flash straight in. Are they going to play aggressive to CT? Yes, they are. And Ace, snaps Super Trooper, which is a good play, but he doesn't realise Pro Hits is with them. The 2 top fraggers for the Final Spike team. A will get taken out, and they will hold that A connector as they push back in. Smokey doing a little bit of a trickster through the mid connector. He's just going to play that highway closely, but where is Pimpact? He's back at spawn, so he's going to chill very, very nicely. And Jasper Snell's on top of that of the container. Smokey now will pick up the mid connector, but he won't see Jasper shooting him down highway, so he's down and out at the moment. The players are actually, they've held the Final Spark contention at A, so they're doing a really quick rotate to work that mid to B. Ortsal's going to hit the vent and DBR Matrix, so Pimpact, he's going to be in the line of fire right now with their WP. He hears the vent pop, he misses the shot, he has to retreat because here comes another from the connection point. He does pick it up, he goes 1, he puts the 2 on and finishes off with the large 3. There is a lovely play from Pimpact, and that's what he needed to secure that bomb site. I tell you, they wanted to go A, they couldn't get it because it was a 2 stronghold. They worked around, and I tell you, that was almost a perfect work in. But when the guy in the vent, I'm not sure who was dropping the vent, but when he dropped, he probably should have pushed a lot more instead of letting his teammates get picked out the connector, Judge.
Look, you're right, but we got to commend Pimpact on that. He's shown his prowess with the AWP there, picking up the 3K, meaning his team didn't have to worry about the rotate. It wasn't a matter of Pimpact trying to hold out and maybe the team will rotate. Pimpact just did it all himself. Now we have seen Pro Hits take out Jordstar, 6 taking out DBR as well. That's 2 down already on Exile as they try to push sites. We're seeing Super Trooper holding out the A connector as CT's just pushed back by us. They're not really able to push forward. Sorry, T's pushed back, I should say. CT pushing forward aggressively, taking sites and taking names. Pro Hits grabbing another 2 on Maddox and A. Gaming Smokey shooting at Jasper Snail, but to no avail. Jasper picks up the kill, and that's 11 rounds to 1 for Final Spark, Byza.
Got to have a shout out to Pro Hits. He's already hit the 20 bomb. We're not even halfway through this match, so he's absolutely... Well, you could say we're halfway because Final Spark is so higher up that they're probably going to take the victory anyway on T's side. Hey, I'm not... Let's not speak so soon. Commentators curse. Like, Xil3 could come back and CT side and absolutely dominate. But Pro Hit's been on a 20 bomb. He's sharp as ever, and he'll be the one you need to stop right now if you're going to get any more rounds. Round 13, here, Judgy. Xil3 with 1 round. Can they pick the last 2 up?
You know what, guys? It's commentator's curse, but I'm a little bit unsure on this one, mate. I mean, we've just seen Maddox take out Pro Hits, which is a good start, first frag of the round. Maddox is tagged, though, after that trade. And George picking up the 6. I mean, is this bad positioning because of Final Spark? Are they just not putting themselves and getting a little bit comfortable with their lead? That could be possible, but I think we're going to see better things out of Final Spark as this round comes to a close, with Jasper Snail picking up DBR with a beautiful stack on top of the site at B. We've got some movement around the B site, though. We've got T players moving into CT spawn. We've got Super Trooper, though, picking up Maddox in the mid-section, thinning that out. I mean, the Bob's sitting in the middle. It could move towards A now with less control, and it'd be an easy rotate for the T side, or they could continue to push B, Byza.
Well, we've got Smokey in the checkers. He'll notice and try and pick out, see if he says anyone now. I think there's been a rotation out to the connector. He does get him. A picks up Super Trooper. The pick up from a Pimp will finish off Smokey. So Jordstar has to sit the truck. The bomb's planted at A. So it's good for actually Xil3. That's what they actually needed. They've got to hold up AWP. The question is, I actually would back... I was going to say, I would back Pimpap to go after it because there's so many rounds, but he just gets nailed by A. There is the second round we needed. And shout out to the Twitch viewers tonight. Awesome to see that we're actually getting a little following. It's good. We cast teams in the high teens, or high teens, in the high hundreds or whatever it is, 76 and 80, and we've got people watching, which is fantastic. Shout out to Darkito 44 Xil3 getting destroyed. I like that. It's very clever. And shout out to Lyles 22212222. Yeah, whatever. Delicious from him as well. So we have a match paused, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what for. Pings seem to be all right. So I might just chuck me screen over to my See More From Us, and I hope Judge can do that as well. Guys, if you want to visit us for our content, head to Gamestah Media at YouTube, Gamestah at Facebook, and at Gamestah for the Twitter, and Byza1989 for me, and Aussie Gaming TV for Judgy here as we head back into the game. We're live. Pimp Act with the AWP. Just missing his shot off. In fact, I think it's actually worked. He's got his opponent down to 7 HP. Super Trooper picks one to Matix. So he is down now for both teams. 4 players remaining. Judge, 1 minute 15 seconds ticking. How are the Terrorists going to work this last one?
Look, the Terrorists have 4 up, but so does CT. Terrorists are a little wounded compared to the CT side, though. They do have an AWP still available to them, as do CT. I think Terrorists here are still looking to get a little bit of a pick, but they don't have much time left. They need to decide where they're going to push. If they can push up through mid to A, it looks to be a good option, as we've just seen A take out Pimpact with a grenade that's opened up the mid range of the map for them to rotate A. But Super Troopers now grab DBR on the entry. We're going to have to see how it goes for the T side, Byza. We've got Jordstar moving up with the bomb onto B. He sees this Jasper Snell and puts him down. This is going to be a B plant. Beautiful rotate from them to the B site. And now we're going to have to follow the CTs of Final Spark, trying to get to B. We've got 1 Super Trooper going through the CT spawn, and we have 6 going through mid connector. We'll have to see how they do, getting some entry frags and resecuring the site. Well, we've had 6 get Gaming Smokey through the vents. Super Trooper gets fragged coming from CT though. Jordstar on the site. It's 1v2. Jordstar and A against 6. And there he goes. Jordstar holding the site. Exile picking up a 3rd round, 11-3 as we head into round 15, Byza.
Hashtag Jordstar, the star of that moment of that round. He came in with the nice entry on the top of heaven and picked out one of the... Who was it? Who was the lovely person? I think it was Jasper Snell sitting on a high box with smoke. Just popped his head, and from there controlled that with a nice plant and a secure hold site for the T side. So it's lovely as we head into the round 15. Pimpact will open the first on Smokey at the B bomb site. Jasper Snell will push through D with a DBR, and they'll go down. Where are the rest of the boys sitting? Who knows? Because they're getting fragged. Pro Hits will take A, and that will leave 2 left for Xil3. After a nice round, they're absolutely getting demoralised as 6 gets the 1 P90 frag. In fact, you always know when a P90 is out, it's a bit of play for the boys of Final Spark. So that's half-time down, Judge. 12-3 in favour of Final Spark. That is a dominant display, and it's going to be very interesting to see how Xil3 Esports come back from this one.
I think if XR want to bring this one back, they have to... I mean, it's a long shot, but they have to do very, very well with their economy, and they have to close out several rounds in a row. I need to see a good 8 rounds out of them to at least bring it back to about 12-11 score. Then they might have a chance to beat that 14-round curse that we've been talking so much about, Byza.
Byza is my name. My handle is Byza1989, and we've got Judge here. Aussie Gaming TV is his handle. We're in the second half here. Pistols are out. Final Spark are up by 9 rounds, 12-3. Early fragging starting with Smokey. And I didn't say that, but it sounds like he went absolutely large with a double pistol shot. Jasper now getting one back for his team for Final Spark as they work that B bomb site. Maddox, another one onto the Snail. Pro Hits picks up the vent on Jordstar's. Here comes a drop bear down from heaven. But Pro Hits will get nailed in the return from the A. So the round from Xil3 Esports, good way to start. That's what we like here, Judge. But the thing is, can they pick the next 2 and then get a momentum with the gun round?
Byza, unfortunately, with the way this game's been going, I don't feel too confident in XR. We have seen a couple of rounds come from them now, and looking at their economy, a bit of a different buy-up. They've decided to full buy-up here with
2 scouts.
A FAMAS, a P90, and an M4 stolen from, picked up as well. I mean, this could go really well for them, but if they get turned on by Final Spark then has the economic advantage to turn the game around. We're watching Jordstar on the A connector side. He takes out Pimpact, though. A good start for the CT side. The T side clustering around the A side of their spawn. 6 is waiting though for someone to come out, and there it is. DBR getting the kill on him with the P90 though.
Very sneaky.
Pushing up aggressively into A connector, grabs Super Trooper, but only just going down to 40 health. A's watching that squeaky door though. Jasper's now getting DBR. We've got 2 left on T's side. Final Spark, Pro Hits getting Jordstar in the A connector. Tags out, A getting Pro Hits and Maddox getting Jasper Snail. Exile have now closed out their second round in a row, I should say, Byza. They're doing quite well. Maybe it's time for me to eat my words.
Maybe it is. They've picked up the last 4 rounds out of 5, 2 in the last half. So a little bit of momentum. CT side, well, if you play the CT side well and the Ts don't have any strats, it's more likely to be a CT-sided base map. Now, we're watching the Terrace work a straight line train straight into the middle, out of the garage. There is no player sitting there for the CT side. One drops out of the vent. Smokey will take advantage with the M4. Go bang. Matix is actually called out right now, but he go pistol 1, 2, 3 large. Pimp will pick him up in the return. Finish him off. Jordstar wraps the corner, gets Pimp as well. So a couple leveling frags for the boys of XL5, secures them a little bit of momentum right now. The Pro Hits is the last one left, and he has to sneak around B on 68 HP. Grab the bomb that was dropped. Now he's been noticed by the truck. Pops the one at the heaven down the ramp. Turns around. He goes, all right, I'm going to have to go and try and frag that player before he anals me with the M4. But he gets taken out by Jordstar. So that is over. XL3 take out the anti-eco rounds. This is a lovely start by them in the second half. They still need to do a lot here.
Look, you're right, Byza, they do. We've now seen a beautiful buy-up, looking a bit better on XL3's side. We've got some M4s, we have an AWP as well to hold. But the T side of Final Sparks picked up a lot of AKs. They're looking to get some good frags and some good close quarters combat. We're seeing Gaming Smokey getting tagged up on the B side there. A good hold, though. Plenty of good positioning on the B side as we wait for the T's to push. Jordstar taking up Pro Hits in the center with the bomb. We're seeing Pimpact push up through the mid, though. Looking towards Highway, seeing if he can get a frag. Super Trooper holding the angle there. Takes out DBR, Pimpact getting Jordstar and Maddox taking out Jasper Snail, leaving 3 members on each team. Gaming Smokey getting Super Trooper
lovely.
On B site. 6 pushing out, gets Smokey with the bomb now going for a plant. We've got 2 on each side. Bombs going down at B. Maddox coming through the CT. Pimpact looking now to throw a nade in there and head him off, get some damage out. We've got both CT players coming from the CT spawn side. One going heaven, that'd be Maddox with an AWP, and A heading through the spawn doors. Maddox having a look on site with the Asimov, see what he can find. Flashed out and shot at, but nothing connects. Pimpact looking at A, and he takes him down. Now looking towards heaven to get a bit of assistance on 6. Maddox and 6 having a bit of a spray out. You can hear the bomb ticking though, Byza.
It's the wrong gun.
Spray, but Maddox is just going to clear out. Appreciate his flip knife Doppler and try not to get shot as he runs away from the bomb, trying to save that AWP.
Yeah, it was the wrong gun.
Save a good decision?
Yeah, look, I think it is. I think it is, but look, if he went to try and clutch with it and died in the process of defusing, you know, that would have been in vain. He would have lost his gun, would have lost the round. So, you know, he was 2-1 out. I don't think it was a possible clutch by him. The best thing he can do right now is actually jump out and actually frag for his team. He is held up at the sandbags. He pops one, Jasper Snail. That's a good frag, but Super Trooper, very tight, would jump him as they secure that mid-con and push very hard onto it. Pro Hits will get with Jordstar. The work up Highway Pro Hits will also get the second as A does the little peeky around the corner. Probably not the best thing to do, mate. You're probably better off flashing or smoking up to see what that is. And out comes Gaming Smokey. You know what? They're getting baited out here. All they do in Final Spark is holding that middle line. They know one's going to come here, one's going to come there, and they're just fragging them out very strongly. I think you've called this very early. That Final Spark will now be pushing to momentum. They've got it. They've picked up the last 2. They've now got the cash in hand. And the famous 14 pretty much secures them, because all they need to do is rush straight into sight, get them onto 15, do another one, and it's game over.
That's right, Byza. And I mean, you look at the economy right at the start of this round. We've had an eco here, armor buys on the side of Exile. But if they lose this, if Final Spark win this round, Exile loses it, they're going to have to anti-eco and pistol buy again. And they're going to have to force buy on the match point. It's not looking good. We do have Super Trooper fighting a Gaming Smokey in the mid here and taking out the frag. He grabs one on Pimpact, turns around and gets fragged by 6. Super Trooper pushing onto the A site. Wow! A mad play by Final Spark there. Too quick. Pro Hits getting a couple of frags. Super Trooper picking up a couple as well. As we head to the match point round, Byza, I think this is it for Exile. Final Spark is going to close it out.
Well, Xil3 Esports trying to get the better half and match Xil5. Not in this case. They're absolutely suffering on their behalf. 6 rounds for the CT. Well, they've only contributed with 3 rounds, and it's the pistol rounds. And maybe that's what they've got. But they need to practice and get those shots off a little bit more on Cache. Probably what let them down a lot was the T-side. Hey, we haven't finished yet. We're still in round 22. Final Sparks with the match point. Opening coming from 6. We'll put Matix out. So that is a quick frag down. And one more. 4 players left to frag for the team of Final Spark. He'll get a second as Pinkmap goes down with well, there you go, there's the forced buy-up. As A gets the second with a pickup AK, he picks up a third. Where is this man? He's going off at the moment. The DBR, well, the favours just changed very quickly. I thought Final Spark was going to take that, but now the DBR wraps around the corner and finishes it off, gives them another round. Potentially they could get a couple more.
I think they could.
They could buy up. Maybe it depends on what Pimp Act buys. He's got his Deagle and his nade, so he's probably going to be looking at a fast hit strat. There might be a call. They look like they're training, so they're going to head into B, and they're going to be a quick entry. Jasper Snell is going to be the first one as I'm sitting with him. The Molly's out, and that's D. Oh my god, I just lost my words. Well, CT's down. Pro Hits is working the site. That is the B. Very quickly secured, and I just say it before, all they need to do is quickly run to the site, take a couple of players out, and that is it. So that bomb is planted. The retake's on. Pimp will pick the Maddox down. There is no comeback whatsoever as Twitch Stats bantering off. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. As the players leave the server, I can't grab it, but it looks like well, I've lost all that. The 31 frags from Pro Hits definitely shows the contention of an MVP. And let's quickly chat about that. Tonight, too strong. The boys at Final Spark, they're just absolutely dominating. What's your thoughts on that, Judgy? Like, I don't think Xil3 really had a chance from half time.
I don't think they did, and I think you're completely right on that. I mean, we've just had set in the chat there a little bit behind us. Is there a chance of a comeback out of 10? No, there was not, unfortunately. Exile just got way too far behind compared to Final Spark, and that was it. That was game over. As soon as that happened, we saw the 11 to 12 round win mark for Exile for Final Spark coming up. Sorry, and like we said, as soon as they hit round 14, it was close out from there, guys.
Yeah. So, who are we going to pick for MVP? Like, we got Twitch chat, and people win there. So let's. Why don't you guys chuck out your nominations for who do you think should be the player of the match? In your eyes, Judge, who do you reckon who it should be?
Look, mate, it was a close match. We had some very, very close calls in that one. I mean, I'm going to be bringing up the scoreboard soon. Having a look at the scoreboard, Pro Hits went ham for Final Spark, and in my opinion deserves an MVP. I mean, KDA of 31, 411, 5 MVPs within the game. We saw some mad plays coming out of Pro Hits as well. He just did absolutely amazing. Special mention, though, from me, though, is Pimpact, especially in round 11 with his 3k defend on the bomb site. And George Star picking up a nice double pistol kill as well for the Exile as an honourable mention. But absolutely, MVP for me, Pro Hits. Pro Hits from Final Spark. All
right, we're going to go with Pro Hits. That is it from Gamestah TV for this match. We're actually jumping straight into another one. It's Fortnite versus no practice only. Stick around with us, guys. Your victors tonight, Final Spark over Xil3 Esports, 16-7. This has been Judge and Byza at Gamestah TV. We'll be back very soon with our next match, but for now, goodbye.